The Board of Control for Cricket in India, BCCI, on Friday said it cannot be subjected to the jurisdiction of the National Anti-Doping Agency, NADA, stating that it is an autonomous body affiliated to the International Cricket Council. The Indian Cricket Board released separate letters written to NADA and the Department of Sports, asserting that it follows the ICC code, which is based on the World Anti-Doping Agency (WADA) code. Despite the pressure built up by NADA and the Indian Sports Ministry asking the agency to collect samples from cricketers during BCCI-recognized tournaments, the Indian Cricket Board has asserted that it follows the necessary guidelines and none of its officials is supposed to coordinate with NADA on this. BCCI conveyed NADA that it already has a robust dope testing mechanism which is employed for both during competitions and out of competitions, and the testing of samples collected by International Doping Tests and Management (IDTM) is already being done at a WADA-accredited laboratory under the aegis of the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. The Indian board added that it is affiliated with the International Cricket Council, which governs the game globally, and being a full member it is also a signatory to the WADA, World Anti-Doping Agency, code since 2006 and the ICC code, which is based on the WADA code. The board clearly stated that it cannot be pushed under the NADA jurisdiction by saying that it is not a national sports federation, NSF. At the very outset, it is necessary to clarify that the BCCI is not a national sports federation, but an autonomous sports organization affiliated to the ICC, which governs the game globally. The BCCI said that it has adopted and implemented the ICC code, which is based on the WADA code, since 2011 as a full member of the cricket governing body. For analysis and testing of samples, BCCI adheres to the WADA International Standard for Laboratories and the WADA International Standard for Testing and Investigations, the letter said. BCCI has adopted the WADA list of prohibited substances and prohibited methods, as amended by WADA from time to time, as more particularly set out in Article 4. To 4.3 of the BCCI code, it added. BCCI has engaged the services of the same expert sample collection agency that is also engaged by the ICC to provide collection sample services viz. BCCI is not a national sports federation. Accordingly, NADA does not have jurisdiction to conduct dope testing on Indian cricketers in any domestic competition or international events organized by or under the aegis of BCCI, the Indian cricket body said, while acknowledging that NADA is responsible for the implementation of anti-doping measures and all NSFs in India. There is no requirement for any BCCI official to coordinate with NADA for dope testing of Indian cricketers either during competitions or out of competitions, the board has asserted. The Indian Cricket Board also claimed that starting from 2013, it has recorded the highest number of sample testing among all cricket boards, adding that it is the only sports body in India which has created a 24/7 anti-doping helpline. The Supreme Court-appointed Committee of Administrators, COA, had a few days ago stated that it was satisfied with the current anti-doping system in place in Indian cricket. It has also been reported that the Indian cricketers are not comfortable signing the whereabouts clause, which requires them to disclose their location to the International Sports Federation if, or in India's case, NADA.